I'm sorry, y'all. It's still showing for like, let me do this, let me do that, let me go put a picture because she put a picture. I'll show her I look better than her. I'll show her. Y'all, you're still being triggered if you are allowing another person to do anything, to move you. You're still being triggered. I don't care if it's a picture. They don't have to directly say anything to you or about you. But if they can do a certain some type of things that can move you in some certain type of way, then you're still being triggered. You're being triggered by this person. You're being triggered by their looks. You're being triggered by what they're doing. You're being triggered. And for you to be so high up on the high horses, oh, I got this type of subscribers, and this is not the place for you. You don't know what you do. And to think that you're superior in some type of line of work that God haven't even probably told you that it was just another option that came across your path that you have taken. It wasn't that this was your purpose. Everybody that's in tarot, it's not their purpose. Okay, so they're sitting over here and they're getting triggered, and they're younger, they're older, they're whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they're getting triggered by these different people. If this person isn't an inspiration to you or whatever, like to help you, and you're giving them their props, or you going and telling them, oh, you look pretty. No, you're not going to do that because you're triggered and you're jealous. So you're going to sit up here and you're going to, use these different little tactics to think that you, in the same way that this person triggered you to move you, that person know by your energy that you're coming for them in a certain type of way that isn't right. It's not no loving. It's not no inspired. It's jealousy. And that's the point. A lot of people want to get on here and they're doing these readings or whatever, but they're not even healing. They get on here in their readings and they talk a good game, good con, popping con, and they do all this stuff, to elevate them in areas, because you got to look at it like, hey, this is their job or whatever. Basically, it is. Because, a lot of people, they're not working a job anymore. They're living off of what they're doing. And so they have to come with different things or whatever to progress or make them, to build more subscribers, to make money, So it's all a game. You know what I'm saying? To me, because they get to playing games when it's really not a game, but they start to play a game, and they're playing it with themselves because they're the ones that's insecure. They're the ones that's triggered. They're the ones that's, feeling some type of way and want to go and post something or whatever on the regards of you. When you're not even thinking about them. They're not even a face that's in your mind. But let them tell it or whatever. They're going to get over here and they're going to start doing all of this stuff. And, they're triggered. They are triggered. And that's nobody's business but theirs. They need to go heal that. How can you have so many, then gain all these subscribers so fast but be so insecure still? Have so many subscribers and all of this and that, but you're so insecure still, and you're so not healed, and you're so low self-esteem, and so feel the need to think, oh, because you're younger, you're going to come over here and think you want to try to compete with someone that's older than you because you're younger. No, ma'am, that's not going to work, because God still sees you. He knows that you're not healed. He knows what you're doing. And you're going to be left with that responsibility of cleaning that up. Okay? No one wants to be sitting here competing with people and, just ride your own wave. You don't, if this person is triggering you, why don't you have them blocked anyway? It shows something from you, not that person. If you're not giving them props, or you're not inspired by this person, or you are so caught up in your whatever rhetoric to compete with people, and and think you can do all of this and that because you know that they're gifted and you know they look good or whatever, this or whatever, and everybody have bad days and a lot of them have good and bad. So it's nothing but for you to feel the need to think you're going to sit up there and be competing with people and feeling some type of way or whatever. Like, that's your problem. That's really not that person's problem. That's your issue. You're dealing with insecurities. You're bothered. Your little bothered spirit. You're bothered. You're whatever, and that's to do with you. That's not on that person's part. They can do what they want. If they're confident in whatever they're doing, who they are, how they move, how they do it, where they do it, then, okay, that's them. But,
honestly, at this point,
for people to sit up here and, have an issue with someone, or thinking that they're getting at someone on the regards of what they're doing, like I say, I can't keep on explaining it. It's not anything on that person's part. That person isn't thinking about you. That person could care less about what you're doing because they look at you as in your own lane. That person is not insecure about you. That person is just looking at it and doing their thing. And that's what you're mainly supposed to do. You're not supposed to let no one move you. If you are healed, you are upright, you know that you're this and you know that you're that or whatever, people will try to bring your self-esteem down or whatever, or make you feel some type of way about how you feel about yourself or whatever, but it's up to you of how you feel about yourself. And then if it's areas that you need to work on, then yeah, do that. But to, make someone feel bad about their self, or you let another person move you or whatever, you let another person move you in a way or whatever that, because of insecurities, then that's their problem. That's their problem. But if you let it affect you, then that it's gonna be on you. It's not gonna be on that person, like, because you shouldn't be letting, no one affect you like that and make you feel no type of way or whatever, to the point to where they're moving you like up out of your element, or up out of your your space, up out of your confidence, up out of your, don't let people do that. Ew. I hate spitting, but ew. Like I say, they gave me that antibiotic, and afterwards, I don't know what type of medicine. It was some medicine that I take for 3 days and it was just for others not to catch it or whatever. Something that they got, but I don't know. I was in the bed for, man, I had never had that much cold ever in life come. Even when I caught the pneumonia when I was 18, I hadn't ever, didn't that much cold. I'm talking about I had just, whew, it was horrible. But it was crazy because the place of business that I work, this lady brought her granddaughter, and she knew that the girl had pneumonia. Like, why would you bring this child up here? And the next day, I started feeling bad or whatever, and I was like, I don't know what this is, whatever. I have to go to the doctor. Almost made me feel like she did it on purpose, because this lady was trying to find a reason anyway. And coming from a manager or someone like that, I mean, it really put me in a place between a rock and a hard place, because I done jumped all the way from insecurities and tarot reader or anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are letting people move you, you want to take these pictures, you want to get jealous and all of that, yeah, you are insecure, and you trying to have you a dry competition with them to make this person, I'll show them. Because on the inside, really, when you jump up and do that, you really be knowing that, on a spiritual level, you aren't where that person is. You are way below the meter. When you do that, and I don't care who it is, basically, when you do things like that, you are letting people know, just on a spiritual level, that they are, they got one up on you or something. And that's just period. When you do things as such, and a person can move you out of your whatever you felt that you were confident in, and you let them get you out of what you feel like you are, or your confidence and all of that, then you are dealing with an issue. On the cool and for you to be competing with this or watching this person and then feeling the need to compete with them, you are getting triggered, and this person got something that you feel you don't got. I don't know, even from when I was younger, and people get so mad because what give you the right to think you belong in some type of position, or you uppity, or somebody's supposed to be making you feel up above them, and you're just as they are? I don't care. They can have money and all this stuff, material stuff, but just on a soul level, spiritually, for a person to let another person, like, for you to look up to someone and let them make you feel under them and make them feel like they're a leader or some sort of whatever, whatnot. We ain't doing that over here. We ain't doing that, period. Like, okay, if you show yourself worthy for me to be, if God showed me that, then but I knew who I am. It's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And the people that God wants to use is the people who have experienced a lot. And I'm one of those. So, it's just my energy and my spirit on the inside that trigger people. And they be knowing. Like, because your energy or your spirit is not going to be that rich if you ain't about that life. If you haven't endured pain, went through the trials, the struggles, the this, the that, or whatever, and it's going to radiate from the inside to out, and it's going to bother those people's spirit because they're shallow. Okay? So that's just what it is. Like, you're never supposed to, because all of this is an illusion. Y'all better quit looking at these people, their subscribers, or whatever, and looking at their subscribers and putting that as equal as they're healed. Because they're not. They still need working on. It could be someone that come up in here today, or whatever. This person may have 5 subscribers, and this person may be way healed than I am. You know what I'm saying? So, you just, I'm telling you, like, people are getting themselves in big, big trouble with the eye thing. The eye deceiving. The eyes deceive us anyways. Things that are carrying here and that people are doing are deceitful. You hear me? Like, and it's messing people up. Messing them up to the core. They're not what you're seeing. On a soul level, on a spiritual level, they are not that type. That's a facade. That's an illusion. You don't know what they did and all of that. Yeah, and I say, if you take shortcuts and you don't want to heal yourself and you do a bunch of low vibrational things that, is quick, microwavable, you still didn't do the work to me. It may look like you got this and that and the third, but if you did a bunch of jacked up stuff, hurt others, lied, stole, cheated, belittled, slandered, it wasn't legitimate. It wasn't in a right way, and I can't give you that credit. I cannot. I mean, that's your hustle. You have to get it how you live. That's not my place to direct that issue. That's not my place to tell you when not, that you need to do this, change this, do that, be like this, be like that. That's not my place. And I don't have to answer for you. I have to answer for me. So that's where we're at. That's just a little bit of downloads that I needed to address when it comes in regarding to readers or in any area. Like, not just readers, not just, it applies to everyone that's doing that. Like, everyone, because everyone is struggling in different, everyone is struggling in different areas of our lives, and we never know where a person may be at. So we can't take the face value for it. Face value, your face, and that's your value. No. Your face or your body, and that's your value. No. Your work, your inner spirit, the hard work and time you put in to maybe manifest something or create something or do something, yeah, you deserve all probable recognition, love shown, and all of that. If you work and you are an artist and you work on a song and you put it out, that's yours. You deserve that. But if you stole the lyrics and just took them and put it in, and then yeah, you spoke it out of, but you stole it. It wasn't yours. If it come from your spirit, or you go legitimately ask this person, can I have this? Can I use this? Yada, yada, yada. Instead of trying to be arrogant, egotistical, trying to humble people, trying to take stuff because you feel that you've been in this certain position longer than them and they have no rights, then you're a fraud still. You're still not legitimate. You're still not using integrity. You're still not using, being characteristic. You're still not being in a good character. You're still not operating like, no. It's just no, okay? It's just no. So people can do what they want and they're going to do that, but people steal all the time. And it's immaturity and it's unhealed and it's sickening and it's like, and you can't stop them. You can't do anything but pray to God and leave it. And at the time, they may feel that because a person could take your items and do something and blow up with them, and never give you the props, never give you the thank you, never give you anything or anything, and God is going to snatch it right back from them. I bet you the devil will come, and when the devil comes that's using them, he's going to get that plus some. They're going to get it taken back. You may not see it or whatever, but you will find out later or whatever. You don't have to do a thing. It's just universal laws. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go. I'll be back. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.